Today we are going on a special tour to see the filming location of the series The Summer I Turned Pretty. It will not be a normal tour. I will show you also the mistake that they made in the series. So I watched only the third season and I waited until the 9th episode. Yeah, so this international learning center is not true. And here is the mistake in the series, but there is no Line 7 station here. And she said her famous citation, rebuild is always possible. At maximum it snows once per year in Paris. With that way you will never do a mistake in masculine or female nouns. If you are a student in Paris, you can't afford this kind of apartment. You need at least 2,000 euros. Oh guys, we become a cameraman.
Can you help us doing because there is an accident?
I will do a challenge today. I will try to find the place in which Benito took a picture of Belly. Let's find it out. Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog video here from the best city in the world, Paris. Today we are going on a special tour to see the filming location of the series The Summer I Turned Pretty. The third season was filmed in Paris when Belly moved to Paris to study. I wanted to show you all the places that she has visited here. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the series. I have never watched it before. I saw a TikTok from Zoe in Paris showing the airport, and she said that the airport was the filming location of her best series. And after I did some research and found that this series in its third season was filmed in Paris. So I watched only the third season and I waited until the 9th episode to see the first appearance of Paris shot. Yeah, so in this video it will not be a normal tour where I will show you the places and be the tourist guide. No, I will show you also the mistake that they made in the series. They didn't show real places, or they changed some places in the series. I will show you all that and I will explain to you each part of it, so stay tuned. Yeah, so I start the video from the first location in which Belly appeared in Paris. It was this metro station, and you can read the name of the station behind me, Censier Daubenton. She just arrived in Paris here in this place, and after she was looking on the surrounding and she was amazed by all the Haussmannian building like the one that you see here. And here we can see the map. Actually, Belly was in front of this map when she was looking for the tip of her bag through the AirTag. She was spotted just in front of this panel looking like she was lost in Paris. And as you can see, this is the map of the Parisian metro. As you can see, it's a real maze here. 14 lines and we are just here. Another thing that I like it in this show, that at least they filmed a lot of sequence in the metro station. Belly went down on these stairs, she took also the metro, etc. and they showed the vibe of the metro. It was really the same vibe of metro. Usually when you film in the Parisian metro, the RATP made a special station for movies to film there if they want to film inside of the metro station. At least in this series they filmed the metro station in opposite to another series like Emily in Paris, where they didn't show any sequence of the Parisian metro. Here in this series they showed a lot of sequence in the Parisian metro, and it's really cool. Maybe the category of person is totally different. When you are a student, you will use more metro than when you come here to study. But anyways, when you live in Paris, the best way to travel is to use the metro. Tell us guys your experience in the metro station. Which one you like it, which one you don't like, which one you take every day. Have you ever been pickpocketed in one of the metro station? Tell us your experience in the comment section. And now let's move to the other location. So in the series, in the season 3, episode 9, Belly, when she first arrived to Paris, she exited the metro Censier Daubenton and she was looking to the wonderful Haussmannian building, and one of the building was this one, which is quite far from the metro station. As you can see here in the map, we are actually here, and the metro station is here, is around 600 meters from the place. And after we spotted Belly walking like that with her luggage, and after looking like that to this wonderful building. So this building is Institut de Paléontologie Humaine. And after we saw Belly walking here, and what is funny, this was a panel in which it was written International Learning Center, but in reality just a mailbox. And after she entered inside. Yeah, so this International Learning Center is not true. Its real name is Institut de Paléontologie Humaine. Yeah, so here they are not teaching language. They are working on research related to prehistory and fossil humans. Yeah, guys, we are just next to the Panthéon, one of the most famous monuments here in Paris. But we are here not to see this monument. We are here to show you another filming location of the series, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah, so this is the place that I wanted to show you. It's La Bibliothèque Sainte-Geneviève. It's one of the best library here in Paris, and here they filmed the shot where Belly went to register, and due to the mistake of Antonin, the lady at the reception told her, no, sorry, it won't be possible for this year, and Belly after was devastated due to this news. Don't know if we can enter inside. Usually you need to have a subscription to can enter inside. I will see if we can maybe enter to show you the inside of the place. Okay, like usual, they told me to scan a QR code to can get access and all the bullshit. Yeah, I just got a subscription card and see my face. It's very scary. Yeah, let's go to show you the inside of the library. It's like a museum, this library. And after I will not speak when we enter inside of the library to avoid any problem. Yeah, I just exit the library. I didn't spend more than 1 minute inside. Yeah, it's so quiet, I can't stay there and talk. I wanted to show you the stunning architecture of this library. And yeah, I think it was there. I think the scene of the registration of Belly was really filmed there. So yeah, I wanted to film it that for you, very short, but it was really cool. Let's move to the next location. I remember a lot of memory there. When I was student in Paris, I was always going there to study and revise for the exam. I was spending the whole day in this library, and I remember those moments when I was stressed to pass my engineering exam and all that. Yeah, a lot of memory, and now I went back to this library to film a vlog for YouTube. So funny life, how it changed. So what is cool, the subscription card is free, so you can ask for a subscription card, and after you can renew it each 14 months. That's what he told me. And you can have limited access to this library, which is really cool. So we are in this street in the 5th Arrondissement of Paris, and in the episode 9 of the 3rd series, Belly was wandering in the street and she was calling her mom. She told her mom that she is currently in Paris for studying, and her mom tell her, you need to come back now home and I will pay you the ticket. And Belly was really crying because she get rejected from the library in which she wanted to have a room and a place. And she stopped just on this spot, just in front of l'Enclos de Nino, and she hung out, and after they went to another sequence. Actually now we are in this brasserie, its name is Le Descartes, And yeah, Billy was sitting here when she first arrived, and after when she went to pay the waiter, she didn't find her bag. It was stolen and it has its wedding bag inside of it. So she was scared and asked the waiter, I didn't find my bag, and the waiter laughed like it's something normal and saying, oh yeah, it's pickpocketing. And it's so funny, this cliche of pickpocketing in Paris. Just first time you arrive, first second you arrive, you get pickpockets in Paris. Actually, it's not reality. Yeah, there is pickpocket, but not as much as they show in the series. My honest opinion about it, I'm living here for 10 years. I have never been pickpocketed. Paris is not as dangerous as other cities in the world. In all tourist attraction, it's always like that. There is pickpocket. You have to take care of your belongings, and you have to have a common sense to protect your belongings and don't put them anywhere and after say I get pickpocketed or I get robbed in Paris. And I really liked the story of the AirTag which saved her bag. Me too, I had a similar experience. I was in the metro station and I dropped my keys, and after when I get outside of the station I got a notification that I have lost my car key because it was an AirTag on my car key. And after I followed the AirTag until I found the station Louvre-Rivoli, it stopped there. So I went to this station. I asked the RATP agent there, I lost my keys, did you find the keys here or someone have brought keys here? She said to me, yes, there is someone, but you need to describe them. So I described the keychain of the keys. And after she said, yeah, maybe it's your keys, she showed me the keys. I said to her, yeah, it's my keys. And yeah, it was really cool. I get back my key because I didn't have any double of those keys. Yeah, so when Belly first arrived to Paris, she was at Roissy Airport. It's outside of Paris, actually, Roissy Airport. And in the immigration desk, the agent asked her for what you are coming to Paris. She said, I'm coming to study, and the agent stamped a touristic visa, which is not logical. When you come here to Paris to study, you need a visa for study, which is quite complicated to get. You need at least to pass through Campus France to get this visa and to come study here. You can't enter to Paris with a touristic visa and study here. You will not get enrolled to any university because they ask you also for this study visa, and also you need to stay at least one semester, 6 months, and touristic visa is only 19 days. Yes, so in one of the sequence we spot Belly in this street looking on her phone and seeing the location of the AirTag of the thief of her bag, and she was running to catch him. We saw her running in this street. In the background we saw this Bibliothèque de littérature policière, and also we saw this French flag, and she was running like that. I will repeat the sequence. She was running like that, and after she turned right. She went here in this bus station, and the bus just left like now. And here is the mistake in the series. She was looking like that, and after she spot around here a metro station. In this station it was written Censier Daubenton, which is the line 7 station, but actually here we are in Cardinal Lemoine. There is only the metro 10 station there, Cardinal Lemoine, but there is no line 7 station here. The station that it was showed in the series is 10 minutes far from here by walking. Maybe they do that because it's easier for them to do all the shots in one metro station instead of jumping from one metro station to another. Oh, so here we have the famous love lock pads. It's really cool. And here we have a hidden street art. I don't know the artist who always do this kind of street art, but he's using the famous game Scrabble, and here he wrote paix, it means peace, here amour, it means love, and here is espoir, it means hope. Really cool, this street art here. But we came here not only for the street art. So at the end of the episode 9 of season 3 of the series, we saw Belly walking with her luggage in this quay, in this dock. But what is funny, she was carrying a luggage with her, but see the path, how hard it is to walk with a luggage on it. Even here it's broken. After she was going up the stairs with her luggage here, we can read the street panel Quai de Montbello. And she arrived here in this famous bridge. Its name is Pont Double, very famous bridge with its wood decoration like this one. And she was walking all around this bridge, and after she stayed here and she looked to the cathedral there, and she said her famous citation, "Rebuild is always possible." And she was looking to Notre Dame there, which still under construction until now, but we have already done a video, guys, where we entered in the reopening of Notre Dame, and we show you the inside of this stunning cathedral of Paris. It was one of my favorite shots in the series. Why? Because it's always cool to come to Paris when you finish your study and where you are studying, to build new version of yourself. Paris is really cool city for students. There is art everywhere, and yeah, it was one of my favorite part of the movie because it made me remember myself. I came here at 25 years old. I was just student at that moment, and I arrived to Paris to build everything here in this wonderful city. And 10 years later, I don't regret my choice. In opposite, I really like living in this wonderful city, Paris, and now I'm sharing this love with you guys through the video in our channel. Try to support us and subscribe to our channel to give us support to can do more content like that in this wonderful city, Paris. We just arrived to our next spot. So here its name, it's called Cinéma Club, and Belly was working under the table in this place while she was studying in Paris. She was doing a student job here, and she was spotted working and giving popcorn to her colleague. And also we saw her here just in the street, swiping the street, like a sign that she was cleaning or working in cleaning in that cinema. I have never been in this cinema, so let's go and discover what is inside.
Tu vois, c'est quand même le best.
So all the movies inside are restricted to more than 16 years old. And I saw the prices, so the normal ticket is 10 euro. If you are a student, it's 8 euro. And if you have minus 26 years old, you have the ticket for 6 euro. Which is quite interesting to come with friends here and to watch a movie. Let's go to the next location. So many people, when they arrive as student in Paris, they look for a student job to can finance their study. Even though the study in Paris are not so expensive, you pay only the subscription in the university, but you need a student job at least to can pay your rent, pay your food, etc., your life expenses in general. So yeah, they have plenty of options. You can work in the cinema like in the series, or you can do some works in the weekend or with kids, etc. There is plenty of option for work for students in the city. But Billy was working under the table in the cinema because she has a touristic visa, and usually you can't work with touristic visa. But when you are a student in France, you will have a student visa, and you have an allowed number of hours in which you can work in France. So yeah, it's another mistake in the series. Okay guys, we are now in Île Louis d'Aragon. And by the way, Paris was an island. It was two islands here and Île de Cité. And yeah, in the series we spotted Belly and Conrad coming from here all along the way, and they arrived at the tip of the island here. So in this place, Belly told Conrad that she really liked this place and she come often to this place because she liked the moon and the reflection of the moon on the surface of La Seine. Today we don't have luck, I don't see any moon. Maybe it's hidden by the cloudy sky. So they were dancing here and they shared their first kiss after 5 years of distance. And while they were kissing, we saw a bateau mouche like this one on the Seine river, and you have plenty of them here. If you are coming to Paris, I really suggest you to take this bateau mouche to discover all the bridges of Paris. Usually they go across 20 bridges, and the price is quite affordable, between 15 to 20 euro to do this tour in the bateau mouche. I really suggest you that. And yeah, this place is so romantic, but today I'm alone. Yeah guys, so here it's another place in which Belly has worked, and we saw her during Christmas working here. She was dancing in Jingle Bell. Looks really cool, but actually in reality the awning looks white, not red like in the series, but it looks very charming and cool. Yeah, like all French brasserie. Yeah, here it's the entrance, and here it's the prices. Actually there is two spots named Coquelicot. You need to add bistro in Google Maps to find the right one, and you know that you are in the good place because here they actually have the poster of the series, but it's named in France. Yeah, so Belly was working here in the night of Christmas, and she was dancing Jingle Bell here, and after Benito joined her in this place, I think it's the desk there, the counter there, she was in the counter there, and Benito joined her that night and they danced together, and after they moved to Place des Vosges, etc. We see a compilation of sequence after that. What is really funny that in Christmas in the series it was snowing to make the magic of Christmas, but actually in Paris it's very rare that it snow. Of course, yesterday it snowed, it was exceptional. I think at maximum it snows once per year in Paris. So yeah, it's just for the city that they added the snow, but usually you can't find snow when you come to Paris. You need to go on northern region of France, and the usual weather in Paris is raining like today. It's really hard to film this video with this weather. Yeah, we are back for the second day of this vlog. Actually, it's very hard to do this tour in one day. I think you need to divide it in 3 neighborhoods. The first neighborhood will be the 5th neighborhood. It's really worth it when you are tourists visiting Paris to go to the 5th Arrondissement, because there is the Sorbonne there, there is the Pont and many other landmarks, and also Quai de Seine. The second neighborhood that you can visit is the 10th Arrondissement, in which we are actually, what I can say, it's not really touristic, it's more student friendly. You see a lot of bars, lot of cafe in this neighborhood, and also the rent is quite affordable comparing to other neighborhoods here in Paris. And the last one that we will visit later will be in Montmartre in the 19th arrondissement, and there it's really worth it. For me, if you come to Paris and you just visit the Eiffel Tower, it doesn't mean that you visited Paris, because the real Parisian vibe you can see it only in Montmartre. So yeah, it's a must to visit Montmartre, and there you can see the apartment of Belly. We'll see it later in this video. But now, enough talking, I feel hungry, it's morning. Let's go to the Boulangerie and try to order a croissant like Belly. Okay guys, we just arrived in front of the grocery store, or the Epicière, in which we see Belly. Its name is Primeur de l'Ancre. And what is funny, in this grocery store, we saw Belly talking about her experience. She said that this experience of going abroad, especially to study in Paris, it was a chance for her, a kind of challenge for her, to see how she can handle things by her own and buy stuff by her own. It was really a self-challenge for her. She said that she was doing something for her own for the first time in her life. So yeah, let's do like her. Let's enter in this grocery shop and try to buy something. Yeah, here they have so many fruits. And in the series we saw Belly taking a plum I think it's there. No, it's apples. Now it's not the season, it's winter. I think they filmed the series during the summer, so here we don't have this option. And what is funny, she just took one, but usually it's by kilo. Yeah, prices are kind of expensive here. Now we arrived just in front of the Boulangerie of the series. So just next to the Primaire. The Primaire is there, the grocery shop or Epicière. And here we have the Boulangerie that we saw it in the series. Yeah, so after leaving the Primaire, we saw Belly talking that she discovered after 3 months of stay in Paris that she's really bad in doing things by her own. She's also homesick, and she discovered that she's bad also in French. Even when she was learning a lot of French, she still doesn't have a good level in French. And after we saw her just in front of this boulangerie, and she said that she needs all the time to practice the sentence that she will say before talking to person in French. But I can relate to her. French language is not that easy, it's kind of hard, and when you speak it not good, French will not like it so much. They will all the time try to correct you. It's really cultural here that they want everyone to speak perfect French. But no matter why, you need to practice French, you need to speak French. With that way you will improve and you can speak fluently French. And I have a hint for you. Many people don't know when they buy a baguette here if they say un ou une baguette, because in French we have a preposition un for masculine and une for female noun. We don't have that in English, and if you struggle in doing that, you just ask for two. I want deux baguettes, I want deux pomme, I want everything. With that way you will never do a mistake in masculine or female nouns. Oh, I think it's really one of the best boulangerie, but we don't have luck. It's closed today. I wanted to order a croissant for you guys. So today we are a Saturday and it's closed. Many bakeries here in Paris stopped working during the weekend, especially after the pandemic. Many people want to spend their weekend with their family, so they are struggling to find workers during the weekend. Also in France, you need to pay them 25% more when they work in the weekend. So sometimes it's not economical viable to work during the weekend, so they usually work only during the weekdays, because let's be honest, the job of baker is not that easy. You need to wake up early at 4 a.m. and to stay until long hours. So yeah, it's kind of exhausting, and also you can't spend a lot of time with your family, with your kids, etc. And during the pandemic, since it was a lockdown, many people used to stay with their family, and they retrieved a kind of balance between their professional and their personal life. And after the pandemic, they didn't want to quit that. So for that reason, many bakeries did the choice to don't work during the weekend, like the bakery that we just see in front of us. But yeah, let's look for another bakery to order croissant. I didn't eat nothing for this morning, and I will try to order in French and see if they will answer me in English or not. Of course, I'm not an American, so I don't have this American French accent. Yeah, also I'm not a big fan of pain au chocolat, since it's kind of too sweet. I will take just the normal butter croissant. Yeah, the boulangerie is just here. It's crowded since the only one open, and you need to do the queue in front of the French boulangerie. Yeah, they have a lot of speciality in this bakery. Here we see the quiche, there the sandwich, but also you have a lot of cakes. It's really cool. If you get hungry, the easiest option is to go to a bakery and to order the famous jambon beurre sandwich. You need to pay in this machine.
Allez-y, celui-là, c'est au fond, d'accord?
Merci. It's a shame they took 10 cents more, because I added 10 cents after the 2 euro to can have 1 euro, but they didn't count those 10 cents in the machine. Yeah, I get scammed in this boulangerie. So a little French lesson: when you go to French boulangerie, you need to say bonjour, means hello, and after you say je voudrais un croissant beurre, for example, I want, je voudrais. You can just say un croissant au beurre or un pain chocolat if you want the one with the chocolate. But it's not finished yet because after the baker will ask you une autre chose avec. It means something else to add in your basket. You just say ça sera tout. It means that's all. Ça sera tout. And after you pay on those machines, usually when you pay cash, most of the baker now they have this kind of machine to don't touch the money because they are serving baguette and they want to keep their hand hygienic without touching the money. That's it for this bakery experience. It cost me €1.20. They took €1.20 for this croissant. Now let's go to eat it near the Canal Saint-Martin. Yeah, so we just arrived to Canal Saint-Martin. It's one of the best spots to do picnic here in Paris. So now, yeah, it's kind of empty. You don't see a lot of people sitting here. It's also so cold, but during summer you can't find a place here because most of people come here. They spend hours doing a French picnic with a French wine and French cheese just in front of this wonderful view. But in the series, in the third season, 10 episode, we saw Belly walking across this green bridge and she was eating a croissant. And let's repeat this scene with you guys. Let's go on top of this bridge and show you the view. Yeah, we will go. Let's take this croissant. So good, but it's cold. I prefer it hot. Yeah, we just arrived at the top of the bridge. So this is the view from there, and this is the view from this side. And what is funny, even in this bridge we can see those padlocks of Lover. This one is quite recent, 2025. Yes, sometimes there is love message on top of them, what they said, New World and Veda. Yeah, that's it for this bridge. I will finish eating my croissant and see you in the other destination. Let's go. So the next spot of the series, you won't miss it because actually it's tagged on Google Maps. As you can see here, it's written Appartement de Belly dans la série Amazon Prime, The Summer I Turned Pretty. So the location is appearing in Google Maps. I think many fans are going in front of this apartment to see it. It must be a nightmare. I don't know if they get some money from that because they accepted to get filmed in this area, how it works. But what is funny, when you want to go to this apartment, you need to go up to this hill. I'm in the middle of the hill and I'm still struggling to arrive until the apartment. So you need to have good cardio to arrive on top of the hill and to see the apartment of Belly. The apartment is just there, but here we have another place where Conrad just stayed on those stairs. I recognize this place because of the red metal here, and he was waiting for Belly there. She was kissing, I think, Benito, and he was staying just here. I can't do it because it's a private property, but let's go to Belly apartment just there. Yeah, so we are in front of the 23rd and it's the apartment of Belly. But let's be honest, if you are a student in Paris, you can't afford this kind of apartment. It's so expensive in this neighborhood near Montmartre. You need at least €2,000 per month for rent, and also landlord will ask you for a permanent job or permanent income, which we call it CDI. So if you don't have that, you can't afford an apartment like this here, but it's always cool in the drama to show that the student made it to find an apartment like that with a view on Sacré-Cœur. But I guess from here you can't see Sacré-Cœur. I'm not sure about it. They just add it in the background in post-editing. It's my own opinion. Don't know, guys, what do you think about it? But yeah, Sacré-Cœur is just there, quite far. I was filming, I saw those two girls. I don't know if they are fans of the series or no. Maybe I will ask them. Hello.
Hello.
I just saw you taking picture here and there. It's related to the
scene
of
the series. Yeah.
You are a big fan of the series.
Yes, we like it.
You are doing a video in filming location.
Yes.
Like me.
Yes.
Yeah, which places you have filmed?
We have started now.
Okay.
So we have gone to the
Sacré-Cœur.
yes,
Here.
and here and no more.
Yeah, which scene you have filmed here actually? The comrade when he was staying and waiting for Belly?
Yes.
Who was comrade? Who is Belly? She is coming. Oh, really?
Can you help us doing the because there is another
Yeah,
scene
of course.
that like the camera records us and we can do because we are two.
Yeah,
So-
okay, I will record. Oh, guys, we become a cameraman for this TikTok. Yeah, it's funny. Actually, I wasn't expecting to see fans of the series here. It's really cool. Yeah, so they are filming the scene. They just filmed the scene here of Conrad looking to this point. Now the girl there is doing the role of Belly. You see the backstage, guys. After I will show you the TikTok, the final result. Okay, just filmed the sequence. That's the result. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I hope you like it. And thank you, bye. Yeah, we are now in Bastille. As you can see behind me, it's La Place de Bastille, and it's like Republic. It can hold a lot of manifestations, strike, etc. Kind of dangerous sometimes, but also it's a good spot for skaters. Sometimes you can see skaters playing there. But we are here not to see the square of Bastille. We are here to go to see the next location of the famous series, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Let's go. Yeah, so for the next spot, guys, it's happening upstairs. Let's go upstairs and show you what is there. So it's a garden Coulée, Verte, René Dumont. Actually, this garden is one of the most hidden and underrated garden here in Paris. Many people, when they come to Paris, visit Luxembourg Garden, Versailles Garden, if you have visited Versailles also. And also in the series we saw Conrad wanted to jump in the fountain of Versailles Garden, which is a French garden. But here is totally different garden. It's upstairs. It's very, very cool. And it's quite long distance of walking. You need to walk all across these arches with vegetation, green space. And that's the magic of Paris. Even if they don't have a lot of spaces, they can create gardens upstairs, which is amazing. This one is one of my favorite gardens. I'm so happy that in the series they showed this garden. It's really cool, beautiful, picturesque, and worth it. Let's discover it together, guys. Yeah, so in the series, in the 10th episode of season 3, we saw Conrad writing a letter for Belly. He said to her, I don't know if I'm allowed to send you a letter. Instead of revising for the cardiovascular system, I want to write you this letter to know what Belly in Paris look like, not Emily in Paris, how you spend your days, what you like to drink there, etc, etc. But yeah, in the sequence it was the voiceover of Conrad, but we are seeing Emily having fun running with her friend, and we saw Benito taking her a picture with a Parisian building in the background. I will do a challenge today. I will try to find the place in which Benito took a picture of Belly. Let's find it out. Yeah, for those who didn't see the series, it's the sequence that I'm talking about. We see Belly running, and here we see Benito taking a picture of Belly with this Parisian building background. In the sequence we saw Belly's friend holding this banister, and after we saw Parisian building in the background with two trees. I still didn't see it here. Maybe it's further. Let's go further. Yes, so we saw Belly running under this arch. Let's do the same. It's not allowed to run, by the way, like we have read before, but let's run. Oh, really beautiful. It's like a tunnel with a lot of bamboos all along the sides. really beautiful, this place. Still looking for the spot of the picture. I really want to take a picture in that spot. Yeah, so we arrived at this place. Yeah, is it here, guys, or not? Looks like, but no, there is only this metal here. Yeah, I almost arrived at the end of this garden and still didn't find the spot, but we won't give up. Let's go back this way and try to look deeper to try to find it. I think the picture was taken here. Yeah, it looks like it was taken from this side, but the background is totally different. I think maybe they changed the background, or maybe this side. What do you think, guys? Maybe I think this side is more accurate. I'm not an expert, to be honest. Okay, maybe the other possibility is here we see the same wood path. Here we see the banister with the nails. Let's check again the sequence. No, it's not the same disposition. Yeah, I'm sure it's not here. I'm sure it was the first spot, previous spot. Let's go there to take our belly in Paris picture. Yeah, guys, we are back again in this spot. Now I'm pretty sure that the picture was taken here with this or this building in the background. They do it in two different spots. The first spot is this one, I don't know where is it, and the second spot is this one with her friend. It was taken here for sure. It was taken here, yeah, just in this place, I guess. It's my own hypothesis. Tell us, guys, if it's true or not. I'm not an expert and I don't know. With the magic of internet and virality, maybe this video will go viral and the producer of the summer I Turned Pretty will notice that video and can tell us in the comment section where they took these two scenes. But for now, enough talking. I'm becoming wet due to the rain. It's the shitty weather. You don't see that, of course, in the series. Let's take my selfie. Yeah, so if you wanna do your belly in Paris experience, it's happening here in Paris, in the garden Coulée, Verte, Metro Bastille. Come enjoy the walk here and enjoy the beautiful background behind me. Doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, autumn like today, it's always stunning and picturesque place. See you! We are actually in Gare du Nord. It's the biggest train station in Europe. And here we saw Belly running all around the docks of the train. She was running, I think from there. We saw in the background the whole one panel, the one just on top of me. Yeah, so I wanted to film inside, but after the security guy told me, oh no, don't film. So actually I couldn't really film the inside of the station. I wanted to show you the Dock 9 that appeared in the series, in which we saw Belly running to catch the train that has Belgium destination, and after she entered in the train and she found Conrad. Yeah, so it's just there, the dock number 9. Actually, I can't film. They will come again, the security guy, to tell me don't film. But yeah, Belly was just in the dock there, number 9, and she was running to catch the train. Yeah, that's it, guys, for this Paris tour of the summer. I Turned Pretty. It was really cool to share all this filming location to you. Of course, I couldn't cover all the filming location because there are so many touristic locations, like the Château de Versailles, like Arc de Triomphe, the Hop Bus, etc. I think they are so touristic and everyone visiting Paris can visit them. I wanted to focus in this video on non-touristic places, because if you come to Paris in a short schedule, at least you can see those locations through our video. I hope you liked those locations. Tell us, guys, in the comment section which was your favorite location of this video. And also we tried to show you the reality vs the fiction. It's always like that in drama. They want to give an imaginary something that sometimes it's not real, but it's really cool to watch. And they show it Paris the real way, the good way. I like it the way that they show it Paris in this series more than Emily in Paris series, because in this series they showed really simple places, more suitable for students, not like Emily in Paris, which was mostly luxurious places and not affordable for anyone to visit there. That's it, guys. I hope you like it, and I hope to see you in another tour here from the best best city in the world, Paris.